One, who is Colin Thompson? And two, y'all are making 6 to 7 figures doing podcasts? I'm in the wrong line of work. I make like 4 figures here in the $10 million studio. Barely keep the lights on, okay? So I went to do some research, figure out, how these people are making all this money and also how they got robbed. And what I found out was that this company that stole the $4 million was a podcast network called Cast Media. Podcast network being a fancy name for saying they represent podcasts to find sponsors. All that stuff you violently skip with the fast forward 15-second button. Yeah, those guys. And Cast Media would basically work with them as a middleman. They would take some money, give the podcasters the read, and then give the money. Of course, taking a cut for themselves. Now, that is simplifying it a bit, and we'll go into the details more later. But what you need to know is that Cast Media hadn't been paying their talent on time. And what started as being late for maybe a month had turned into 7, 8, 9 months late on paying until one day Cast Media and their CEO
bottle of wine called Anwar's Baby Duck is the name of it. And I drank the entire bottle and lay in the ground and looked at the skies and just felt better than I ever had in my entire life. And I thought to myself, this is probably what normal people feel like all the time.
Well, who are normal people?
You. No. People who just walk the face of the earth, people. And I finally felt at home for the very first time. As soon as I drank alcohol, I just loved it, and I had a much different reaction than the Maurice did, and I had a much different reaction than normal people have. Normal people have a drink, and they feel a little, woozy, and then they, go home and go to work. I have a drink, and for the first time in 3 weeks,
into the world of social media began at the tender age of 11. In 2013, he started vlogging on Instagram, showcasing snippets of his wealthy life. Not long after, he launched his YouTube channel, Money Kicks, which quickly gained traction. Today, Rashid boasts 2 million followers on Instagram and over 3 million subscribers on YouTube. His content primarily revolves around his extravagant purchases, luxurious lifestyle, and interactions with celebrities. One of the most astonishing aspects of Rashid's life is his sneaker collection. With an estimated value of over $1 million, his collection includes thousands of pairs of sneakers, many of which are limited edition or custom designs. Each pair has its own dedicated space in a room specifically designed to showcase his prized possessions. Among his most valuable pairs are the 2004 Air Jordan 13 signed by Michael Jordan himself and the Nike Air Yeezy 2 Red October, which has been sold for as much as $15,000 in the past 12 months. But